Hey guys, Grumpy here with the next episode of XCOM Long War Rebalanced. So we have a bomb disposal that we need to take care of, but I wanted to go over the research projects really quickly. We are going to leapfrog, essentially, our technology. So one of the things that we need to focus on as well are these autopsies, because we need to start capturing we need to start interrogating these units. You won't be able to interrogate them until you do their autopsy. So I know we're working on body armor right now, but I'm gonna pivot to the thin man autopsy.
The tall one has up.
And then we can also research the drone autopsy in between, but this one's less necessary. You don't have to worry about losing like your progress. It's saved here, so you know, if you want to switch back and forth between two things, it's definitely possible. Alright, let's go ahead into the bomb disposal. Now this mission is rough,
forward to seeing your
but it is doable with what we have here. I think we should be fine. The ship is going to serve as some sacrificial fodder, and we have the engineer here as well to support it. I don't think there's anything changes wise. I would like another smoke if possible, but I don't think we can afford one. You can only take one smoke. I can swap the battle scanner for an AR targeter, since we won't need the scanner. Everyone here is pretty accurate already. We won't necessarily need the scanner. Yeah, I think this is fine. I don't think you can use an AR. No, is there anyone that we want to apply rounds to? I don't think so. I think this is fine. Let's go ahead and launch the mission. Moving forward, I'm gonna try to do less waffling. And then there's definitely gonna be
Brazilian
less.
authorities have requested our help, so
There's
that's
gonna be
where we're
less
going
explanation because through tutorialization, like explaining my actions, then you know, there's less to explain going forward. I'm gonna keep these videos pretty short. I'm trying to do 2 missions per
Strike
episode.
one. Council intel
But
indicates
that
the
isn't
aliens are
always
charging a
going to be
plasma
the
bomb of
case.
some kind in your vicinity. Time is running short.
Oh, it is
We need to
hurricane.
locate and disarm that weapon before they're able to finish priming it. New objective received.
It seems you've bought yourself some time, but you still need to hurry, or, well, you know.
Alright, we're gonna steady weapon, and then I need to move. I'm gonna move the ship up, and I'm gonna put the engineer behind it. The reason being is I know that the thin men are going to spit acid at me, so I need to clear the corrosion. Sorry, not the acid. The corrosion off of the rocketeer if I want the rocket to be effective. So the advanced tip. Unfortunately, we can't do anything good with this, so we'll take the one in. Say we could take the 1 in 3, but it's gonna be a waste.
Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and steady weapon. I don't think it's gonna do enough damage to that, so let's just combat ready, and then with you, I think if there was another pod here, we would have pulled it. That might be faulty logic, but I think there's an opportunity here to kill this thin man. I want to run a gun here, but they for sure get flanked by this sectoid, or even this sectoid. They move like here or something. This is a great opportunity to kill this thing, man. I wish I could be on the other side of this cab because I would feel way more confident. Let's run a gun here and see if we have a good shot on this thing, man.
Moving at the speed of death.
Might be a little reckless,
Stepping off.
but if we can get one off the battlefield. Oh man! All right, I was gonna say if we can get one off the battlefield, then at least it does make a difference. All right, we'll just go up. It was worth the attempt. But missing that 89% is terrible.
Hostile spotted.
Okay, so there was a car back there. Corroded in mind frame means that you're not gonna have any. So that's what I was talking about. They're gonna corrode that group. Oh. Well, there's the first death of the campaign. Oh, come on. All right. Okay. Sure. Okay. Whatever. Go toss that grenade. Whatever, man. This is gonna cure everybody's corrosion. Alright.
On the
We're
move.
gonna back up here. We're gonna fire a rocket. Oh, you lost yours steady because you got corroded. That's fine. Let's just fire
Rockets
rocket.
away.
Absolute nonsense. Something was telling me throw the HE grenade here so they couldn't use it as cover, but I don't know, that's not the reality we live in anymore. Alright, let's go ahead and use the shiv. Did we get any ram damage? We can kill you guys, but you're not a priority yet. We can probably kill you with somebody else. You're bleeding. Oh, our assault was the one with the med kit. You know what's crazy? The Thin Man that this one failed to kill was the one that killed it. So in retrospect, I guess we should have thrown the battle scanner just to make sure that it was guaranteed 100. But like, come on, it was 89-89. Yeah, that's really rough. Let's read up on bleeding just so that we don't kill this soldier. At the end of the turn, if this unit performed any action except combat readiness or hunker, they receive 1 plus 20% of max base HP per stack. Can remove any active healer. Alright, so we gotta kill you. And then this being here should stop any other unit from taking this spot. You just need to combat ready until your bleed falls off. This thinman on the flank is going to be a huge problem. I don't really have a way to deal with that yet. Oh, that thinman on the flank is going to kill our... It's going to kill our sniper next, because you can see it. It was the same distance away from the sniper as that sectoid hanging out there. Oh no! Okay, good. It decided to run back. Did your bleed pull up? No, not yet. Deactivate you.
Good work. That'll buy us a little more time, but you still need to find that bomb.
Let's see. We're gonna back our ship up so that way we can give a platform to our engineer to throw some grenades. We're gonna run back here. We're gonna move our engineer up.
Aye, aye.
Toss an HE to kill these units. I can't get killed. No, I can't. You guys should kill both of them. We're gonna move our scout up.
Heading out.
I'm gonna toss the battle scanner. Well, even if we toss the battle scanner, it won't matter. It won't matter because they'll it'll only be in 88, which could kill the Thinman, but it would also just waste it if we didn't.
Solid copy.
I'm gonna press up. Oh, hello. Yeah. Let's toss that AP grenade.
Frag out.
So we're gonna send them apply some shred. I'll throw the battle scanner, and we'll try to take this crit. Okay. Hopefully we get this crit. And then unfortunately you just have to do combat ready again. Your bleed should fall off. You have an 85% chance. We'll go ahead and take that shot. Good hit. Ooh, that's dangerous. They can see my sniper in the back. I'm glad they didn't choose to shoot. Please tell me you're all bleeding. Alright, go. Let's go ahead and kill this sectoid. I doubt there's another pod here.
Headed there now.
Let's believe.
Landed up, running dry.
Oh, I don't think this unit is ever gonna act because it's bleeding. Yeah. because it's bleeding. Are you corroded? No. Because it's bleeding, bleeds don't fall off. So the problem is, if this unit acts at all, it'll take 1 plus 20% of its health. So it'll take 2 points of damage if it decides to act. Alright, I'm gonna run this Overwatch. Actually, first. No, I'm gonna run this Overwatch. And then I need to chase it with the here would be really nice. Okay. I was like, I wonder if swapping weapons would trigger, would clean my corrosion. But no, it doesn't.
Heading that out.
You cleaned that corrosion. You can still see us. Alright, I'm just gonna trigger the Overwatch. Let's shoot you because you're close. That's fine, that gives you freedom of movement. Oh well, I guess freedom to throw a grenade. You aren't shredded, unfortunately. But we kind of, well, I mean, either way, it's going to be a flank. Oh wait, no. We can intimidate you with an Overwatch. Alright, so let's kill this unit. We're going to AP first. Because the next thing this unit's going to do is flank us. Now, this unit absolutely could, but hopefully with Overwatch it chooses not to. Oh, you know what? I didn't even need to AP it first. That was a mistake. I could have just used HEs on both of them. Because I think that the HE does 7 damage. No, it wouldn't have been enough. Alright, and then you... Actually, we can just throw an AP grenade on you, and since you're shredded, this should kill you.
Going out.
And then, unfortunately, you can't act, so... There's gonna be stuff like that. Similar thing as last time. We really enjoy those flanks. I'm gonna repair the ship and then just flank these two. We should be able to get a kill here, and then I think if our we can probably kill this unit. Actually, let's see. We're gonna throw an AP grenade, which is gonna clear the corrosion here. And then we'll repair this unit. And it's the curse of our assaults. Oh, this is fantastic. And I believe we can move here, step out, and we should be able to kill you. Well, it's gonna be an HE then. That's so terrible. I think that's everything on the map.
Headed there now.
But let's see.
Ready to
Yeah,
rock.
that's everything. Okay. Let's go defuse the bomb.
Aye, aye.
Let's go defuse the bomb. Where is it?
Moving to position.
Moving.
Good job, Strike One. That should buy us a few minutes.
On to work, damn it.
Holding position. Aye, aye, Commander. Looks like you
Oh,
found
there
the
it
bomb.
is.
Get over there and deactivate it.
We have a new objective.
Okay. Everyone else
Holding
is
position.
ready. Alright, so the issue is,
Roger that.
we can certainly deactivate this bomb.
All set.
There we go. But the problem is, it
Excellent
keeps your
work, Strike
unit in
One.
place.
Wipe out any remaining aliens and come on
And,
home.
that's...
Stay alert, Strike One. You've got hostile forces about to hit your position. Objectives updated.
Okay, so normally what you do is, with your assault, you click the bomb, and then you can run and gun and do all the things that you want to as you escape. But because we have to do it with our scout now, our scout is going to be trapped back here, dealing with whatever nonsense is going on. The rest of our team, though, we can huddle up and defend them. So let's just move back.
Time to motor.
There should be just enough HP on our sniper to tank one shot at least, or like to fire one time. But as far as how confident I am on that, it's near non-existent.
Understood. Moving out.
So we're gonna get some drop-ins here.
In hand, Commander. That's affirmative.
Oh, that's awful. No, that's 100% a flank. It takes 2 turns to disable the bomb, which means this unit is just stuck here. And there actually it doesn't even have to move, it already has a flank on us. Our scout is dead, which extremely costly mission. Let's move our ship over here just to overwatch as well. We really don't want the Denman to get any closer. Oh, actually, well, it doesn't matter whether or not. Denmen have the ability Shadow Shot, so when they shoot you, it won't trigger reaction fire. But we don't really care about it triggering reaction fire. We just want the Denmen to stay away so that our sniper doesn't die. I'm so upset we're gonna lose our scout. Well, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. Maybe we could have pushed the ship up forward so that way it could have protected the scout. But I mean, that's just a terrible drop-in. Losing 2 units in a council mission is pretty upsetting. Maybe we get the bleed out. So instead, what we're gonna do is steady weapon, and let's try to kill this unit. You just have to be steady. We'll actually try to kill these 2 units, but it's questionable, right? Because there's gonna be more drop-ins. So we'll see. Alright, decides to shoot, which is fine. Oh man. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alright, we're just gonna fire a rocket at you. Actually, we're just gonna kill you with the shotgun. Oh my, I was already weeping, losing my scout. That should kill you. I think an assault rifle does.
Good copy.
I think an assault rifle does do 8 damage, so it would exactly kill the Stimman, but I'm not willing to find out. Let's move the chip up to give it a target to shoot in case it does push forward. And you. Alright, let's go find that demo. Okay, Finman's probably over here then. Let's see.
Good to go.
Oh, a crit does 7 damage. Oh, yikes.
Position confirmed.
What about here? 41%, that's not enough. 56, 56, I don't trust that at all. Let's act like this Stimman just doesn't exist. Let's back up. We can also go over, but let's back up. Just take some cover here.
Moving.
And I really don't want to give you the engineer to shoot at, so let's just back up out of line of sight. Hopefully the Stimman just pushes forward and then we can deal with it.
Double time.
Move our Rocketeer up. And then you just hang tight.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Cool. We can kill you with the ship. What a shame, man. Losing the assault sucks. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Again, the thing that would have saved it was hidden at 89%. I mean, what else? What else could we do? Like, I should have considered.
We will be in touch, Commander.
I should have considered that if they missed it, they would have been flanked and then used the smoke probably to cover that unit like use the scout smoke, but I honestly didn't expect to miss. That was what it was. I should have thrown the battle scanner and just made it 100, and then they would have been fine.
The
But,
new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
I mean,
We're always glad to have more help.
in
down
retrospect, everything makes sense, right? Alright, let's go ahead and excavate that steam. And then check the foundry, see what else we can get. I don't mind high capacity pistols, we can go ahead and research that. That's going to consume a lot of alloys, but I think that's okay. Well,
I'll make sure production begins.
it's not
immediately.
critical.
And as soon as we've got
Like having
something,
an
I'll
extra
be in
round
touch.
of ammunition doesn't do anything for us. Like not enough to rush it. Also, hold on. I'm glad we didn't do that because we need a mech suit. We're short on alloys. How do we not have enough alloys? $19 days is such a long time. But I guess it doesn't matter because we still have what 22 days to chop this soldier. So we're not gonna get a soldier faster than that. So yeah, we can build this. If anything, we can cancel it and we can build it faster once we get alloys. Alright, we have shivs. Let's go back. Let's spend the rest of our money on we're gonna spend the rest of our money on interceptors. I think we can get to 900. Let's go to the gray market. Carbon. We can sell off these sectoid corpses because we're gonna get more. $120. We don't need to sell off that many. And we can sell some weapon fragments.
I'm receiving you. Return to base for debriefing.
We're gonna order 3 interceptors. This is gonna take 20 days to show up, but I think it's worth the investment. Next, what we're going to order. Next, what we're gonna order will be, or sorry, the next thing that we're going to I don't want to lose track of that. But the next thing that we're going to spend our money on is going to be OCS, and we want to purchase lieutenants. Actually, we can do that right now. Need to go to the gray market. We need weapon fragments for something. This is not advisable because you need all your flight computers, but you'll get more back later. So let's do that. And we need what? Couple here, couple there. So another one. And another one. Let's go here to OCS. Purchase lieutenants. And then let's shoot this down. We're gonna lead and lead. Actually, we're gonna go rear and rear. The Phoenix cannons do a lot of damage. I think they I think 3 of them kills the UFO.
We're in pursuit.
Let's see. The problem is they're really accurate. Alright, so here's some things. Hostile robot, flying half robot, acrobatic humanoid, skittering creature, crystallized humanoid. So the half robot is a floater. It's gonna be the first, I believe the first time we're introduced to the floater. Acrobatic humanoid is a thin man, flying hostile, probably a drone. Skittering creature or sectoids, and then crystallized humanoid is the outsider. We will hold fast. We don't want to destroy it. Let's check our research.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Unfortunately, we don't have the Thin Man autopsy completed, so we can't capture a Thin Man. But well, I guess there's nothing to bank. We already have 2 skeleton keys. We could get another skeleton key on the go. The thing I'm contemplating is whether or not we need to capture a 3rd outsider right now. They will always become more difficult as we go forward. But for this specific mission, I don't think we need to capture one. Because I'd be sacrificing power somewhere else. I don't know, let's see. Let's send the Sky Ranger. Alright, let's make some units. Oh, we have an engineer that comes off a cooldown. So let's go do that first. Oh, that's also great. Cool. Ooh. Let's make another Phoenix cannon. We don't have the alloys, right? In 4 hours, we get Now's Weber back. Okay. 9 to 15 is interesting. What that looks like to me is a bunch of really small pods. And actually, one thing I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of this just so that I can capture it for myself. Yeah, it's a lot of variety. So these are gonna be some pretty interesting pods. I'm guessing it's gonna be higher to, well, I'm guessing it's gonna be closer to 15 than it will be to 9, but we'll see. Sniper for sure. Bring an engineer. I think that's fine. No, well, I'm saying we can make room for specialists. We will have to level them up eventually anyway. Yeah. Well, let's put in the people that we know we're gonna take. really low health, but you would make an okay engineer, so you have really bad accuracy. Let's see. I'm gonna make you a scout. I'm going to make you an engineer, even though you're kind of on the slower side. And I'm gonna make you a grenadier because you don't have that good of accuracy. Next. I would like an assault, but you know. Alright. Let's see. It'd be a really high accuracy assault, which I don't know if that works. I'm gonna make you a sniper. Let's see. We'll bring a gunner, and we'll make them a captain, or we'll make them a lieutenant. And the last person that we want to bring, all of you are kind of bad. Curse of the Assault, we'll make you an assault. We can bring one more on the fight. With that much will, I'm actually gonna make you a medic. And the reason being is the medic gets really good smoke perks. So smoke and mirrors, combat drugs. Savior gives you +1 equipment slots. And as a psionic unit, they can use things like side grenades. They'll also be throwing around like shadow grenades. Acid grenades also count as supports. So basically, they are if the engineers are the grenades, they are the support grenades. Alright, that's 8 out of 8. Let's go ahead and start dressing you guys up. Tactical armor. Assault rifle is just fine. Let's give you a shotgun. We'll give you smokes since you have med kits already. We'll give you carbine since you're so slow. You're fine, you get grenades. You get an AP grenade. We'll give you a shotgun. Tactical armor. So the Shiv being level 2, gets a huge level up. So you get to choose between hollow round, shredder, and damage control. We're gonna pick hollow rounds, the free source of hollow, which means the rest of our units can use the AR targeter. We'll give you the AR targeter. And I kind of want to give you another battle scanner. Give you well, we have a medic, so we don't need med kits. Well, you know. I'll give you alloy rounds. I think that's fine. Since you have Sentinel, we're going to give you Ready for Anything. This is going to increase your accuracy as well on reaction shots. So we'll do that. We're going to give you a scope, and high cap mags is just fine. Oh, also, sorry, before I forget, let me make you an officer.
Commander, we've suffered a number of casualties and haven't found suitable replacements yet. We need to start hiring additional soldiers through the barracks.
So your officers get to choose between abilities at every level. You have, as a lieutenant, you get to choose between strength and numbers, which increases your will. There's two parts to it. Your squad receives a bonus, and then your officer receives usually a bigger bonus. So strength and numbers gives you 2 will per squad member. Your squad receives 2 will per squad member. So if you have 8 members, you would get plus 16 on every soldier. And then your commanding officer would get 20 base will. So whatever they have, you would add 20 to it. On the other hand, you have Stay Frosty, which reduces your fatigue time by 10%, and then also your officer gains 1.3 base mobility. I normally take Stay Frosty. I don't really see a reason to take strength and numbers because your psionic soldier should be towards the front tanking against psionic threats anyway, and the rest of your units can be back. Also, Will doesn't really matter in this game. There are no panic rolls like in regular Long War. There's a chance to panic if you get hit really hard, but in this game, the only time you panic is if you survive a flank shot. Yeah, you don't just panic if you're behind cover and you get hit. So I don't see the point in Will. Gunner has the scope, has higher mobility. I think everything looks good there. And we have assaults. Let's go ahead and clean you up. Honestly, the way things have been going, ceramic plating and we'll give you a smoke grenade. Oh, do smoke grenades have weight? They do have weight. We'll give you a med kit to stabilize yourself, just in case. Alright, last thing is we just got to outfit the shiv. Same thing. Or actually, I'm gonna go scope and heavy mags. Alright, this is the squad. Oh wait, no, sorry. Never mind. We're gonna give you ceramic plating. Yep. Let's go ahead. Oh wait, no, sorry. You're the scout. I thought you were a sniper. Yeah, this should be fine. Let's go ahead and finish him. Now, mind you, this is overkill.
Dropship has arrived.
Australia has
This
sent a
is
number of requests
super
for
overkill
assistance,
for this mission,
so that's our
but the
next
reason
drop
we're
site.
deploying so many
Downed
specialists
UFO is in a remote
is to
area
level
outside a small
everybody up.
town. If we can secure the crash site, we should be able to prevent any civilian casualties.
Your soldiers should be able to kill like 2 enemies apiece, 2 to 3 enemies apiece. So us having 8 soldiers is
Big Sky has reached the outer
more than
marker.
enough.
Approaching the crash site
Enough for
now.
this.
Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky.
Cool.
Strike 1 is free
awesome.
to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
So, if I can find my officer here. Sometimes you get airstrike, which allows you to basically bombard the entire battlefield. So all enemies that you know about will be hit by an airstrike. And they'll take some pretty significant damage. So if you get in a really bad situation, you can pop this and, you know, clear the area. They also get the command ability, which I mentioned a few episodes ago. It allows any unit that has consumed both their action points to get an additional action point. So it could be really nice if you're trying to like combo something, or if you need to get out of a bad position. Alright, we got a large right and a large short left. Okay, so let's clear around this way, and then we'll head towards the UFO.
On my way. Enemies in sight.
Okay. Oh, big poly. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's not bad at all. We're going to back our snipers up and take this nice elevation.
On the move.
Let's say, assuming there's not a pod, you know, here or something.
De acuerdo.
I'm not bitter, you're bitter. Alright. Next, let's go ahead and move the ship up. We can get a flank here, so let's take it. Let's try to flank this Thinman and kill it. We'll throw a battle scanner if need be. Yeah, we'll throw a battle scanner. Kind of a waste, but we saw what happened last
Eagle eye,
time.
on the move.
It's not 100%, it's 0.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
Let's try the 68-68.
Baja
Good
confirmada.
hit. Let's go ahead and suppress. Who do we want to suppress? I think we want to push up and well, we need a way to lock you down if we're gonna push up, and I just don't see how we're gonna do that. So instead, let's just take this.
Okay.
Take this half cover and we'll suppress. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll just Overwatch. Well, so say we Overwatch and they just decide to shoot my my gunner. His Overwatch won't trigger against these units. So we have to decide which one we want to. Which one we want to suppress. I think we move here, suppress the close one, And then we can deal with this sector next turn.
Roger that.
Alright, let's go ahead and suppress the close one.
Copy that. Suppress the target.
And then you can
Position
go up here.
confirmed.
And then you set a weapon. And then you could take the 72, but I don't know if that's necessary. We're just gonna overwatch as well. So when it says 2 potential avoiders, basically what it means is if that unit has an ability that can ignore Overwatch, then it's considered a avoider. So their shadow shot ability, which negates. Okay, the shadow shot ability that negates the that negates the Overwatch classifies them as a as an avoidant unit. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot the unit that's overwatching. Okay, it did not break the overwatch, which is unfortunate. Can you see this as well? No, you can't. Alright, so let's move you here. We'll steady weapon. We'll try the 48%. It would be great if you hit this. Nah. Oh, good hit. Oh, fantastic. Alright. That's actually awesome. Cool. That's considered a plane. Now, unfortunately, you can't command your ship. It's not considered a soldier. So, yeah, that's not a thing. Oh, we found the bell.
Me muevo.
That'll move you up. You're overwatched by a floater. Floaters don't really have good accuracy. If we target you, yeah, floaters have really bad accuracy. And because you're on level ground, I'm going. I don't know. I could run the Overwatch, but it might not be necessary.
Move into position.
Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to just Overwatch here. There's no like evasion stat in this game. You don't have elevation bonus. I'm gonna risk it. You have bad accuracy, and this is at a decent distance.
Headed there now.
Come on. Oh.
Moving to designated coordinates. Got something over here.
Oh, great. She's panicked, so she won't be able to move. She won't be able to move. She's panicked this turn. I think I can smoke her, though. Let's make a shot.
Shot failed to connect.
I think she's gonna die to drone fire. No. Why can't I keep my soldiers alive? Okay. Let's go ahead and ram you. I thought we would be able to ram you. Unfortunately, we can't give our Shiv up to the drones because it'll die. Oh, we can bombard them this turn. We do have suppress available.
Okay.
So I'm going to call in a airstrike. Yep. And then I'm gonna suppress. I'm gonna suppress you because you're
Roger that.
close.
Suppressing hostile. Burning through ammo. Fast.
I would love to heal you and smoke you, but that's not an option.
I'm on it, Commander.
So let's just smoke all three of us. I saw it for a second. I think this will smoke you. There's no indicator here, but it should be a big enough bubble. Alright, let's try the 45%.
Missed.
Let's not shoot the one that's being suppressed. Shoot you.
Hello.
You don't have a running gun. I should have never risked it with my scout. I just assumed that they would miss. 59% chance. That was just on me. That was a very unnecessary risk. Alright, that's hollowed.
Manos a la obra.
Here, grab some health. And you.
Got it.
Alright, aircraft down.
Whoa!
We can kill you however we want.
Tengo la mercancía.
I am going to choose to explore over here. I think this is everything. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think like there's 11 and 12 in there also. So the last ones on the battlefield should be the outsider, and as well as maybe like another unit. Let's actually explore with the. I think we can just ram you. Let's explore with the assault.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
And we can just snipe you.
I'm out of firepower over here.
Alright. Let's go ahead and start pushing back up.
A toda leche.
Heading to that location. Ready to engage.
Alright. That's why you bring officers.
On my
Alright, let's go
way.
ahead and heal you up now.
Quit your bitching. Vuelvo al combate.
Let's keep exploring with the
Stepping
assault.
off.
I'm looking for meld. Alright. The UFO's over here, so let's just go
Hauling
and
ass.
push up.
Locked and loaded.
Push up with the ship. Push up with
Paso
our
ligero.
engineer. Push up with our
Rolling out.
gunner. We'll move our gunner to the left. There's some full cover over here. I just want to see how close we can get to this. And
Target confirmed. On our way.
there might only be one can of meld. Oh no. If there was only one can of meld, this would say meld's like recovered or something. Alright, so let's keep
Running.
searching. Alright. With our scouts. We'll just go ahead and pull with our scout, and then we can pull our scout back
Let's do
through
this.
here. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's pull with our shiv then. There we go. So there's the outsider. I don't believe anyone has vision of it. Alright. We're gonna push
Time to
up
motor.
here. We're not gonna put you in half cover versus
Time to
a
motor.
outsider. That's a great way to get hit.
Headed
You're
there
actually
now.
just gonna, in this case, you're just gonna serve as a flanker. And I don't think we're gonna ever get vision of the outsider with our two snipers, but it's not gonna matter anyway because our snipers, they're gonna be shooting into a sector that has dampening fields, so there's no point. Alright, let's go ahead and tuck ourselves behind the shiv.
Sí, señor.
And I don't really want you to get shot again.
Moving
so
to
let's just
position.
move you over here. You guys can
Staying put.
just hang out or whatever.
En el sitio.
You will be in half cover, but I think
Headed
that's
there
okay.
now.
So we're gonna end up suppressing you.
Keeping them down, Commander.
Then you are gonna go on a fantastic flank, but we don't want to reveal you yet.
Roger, Doctor.
Move here.
Alien object in sight.
I love when they put the meld in unreachable positions. Similarly, we're gonna dash you over here. I don't think I ever explained this. For a scout, all cover is considered full cover because they have the low profile ability. Partial cover grants the defense and DR full cover.
Roger, Dodger.
And then with the shiv, with the shiv, we can also freak you out. Let's give you something to shoot at. Then the engineer, they can move up and we can grenade it next time. The medic doesn't really serve a purpose, but we can bring them into the fight. So they feel like they're participating. So it should turn around, it should shoot the shiv. Yep. Good hit. So we get to demonstrate the pincer ability. So pincer is a new ability added very, very recently actually. What it does is it takes advantage of flanking. It's a big reward. So you basically start it up by attacking from a certain angle, and then any enemy that is 120 degrees, so beyond just a normal flank, will get the pincer damage. It's just bonus damage. So you can kick it off with a shot, even if the shot misses. Even if the shot misses, it's still eligible for pincer. So like now, you get a plus 20 chance to hit, and you also get a plus 20 chance to crit. So that should just kill you.
All mission objectives
And then that is
completed.
the mission. Oh, there was another canister meld that we didn't see. But yeah, that's fine. So the only major person damage was our scout. And that was just because we decided to run them instead of, you know, keeping them where they were. So definitely avoidable. We can't take too many of those hits because again at the that's a lot of melts. Again at the macro, at the strategic level, right? Eventually you will run out of units that you can deploy. Like we're already up against the wall. We have 3 units that we can deploy and then just a shiv. Everyone else is fatigued, so we just need to be aware of that. Oh, I forgot about the sectoid captive. Oh no.
Excavation complete.
Hopefully we get a mission.
That hulk of flesh and metal troubles me. What do we risk with our own investigations into the melding
We're gonna
of
build our
human and
second
machine?
skeleton key.
Will we see a line in the sand and refuse to cross it? Or will we move forward, willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of total victory? I have to believe that is not our future. Provided, of course, that the aliens' technology remains in the right hands. While I understand any reluctance the commander might feel about deploying the meld substance, we've managed to recover a vast reserve from our field
Yeah, we
operations.
should be.
I believe the inherent risks outweigh the potential consequences.
We should be
And the engineering
fine.
team
That's a
could
ton
use
of
this
Illyrium
material to create
to
new
dump,
weapon
but we
systems
shouldn't
that
need
provide
Illyrium
substantially
until we
more
build a
firepower to our
hyperwave relay.
troops.
And we won't be able to build a hyperwave relay until we do the alien base assault. And we'll also get Illyrium from AVA anyway, so it should be fine. Oh, you can only have 1 skeleton key at a time. That makes sense. Alright, so let's carry on.
Excavation complete.
Go ahead and build the gene lab. Build this quickly. And then we can tear down this lab and we can build it over here. I think a lab costs, yeah, a lab is very expensive. So we'll wait until we have some credits. I forgot about the sectoid captain. Hopefully we get an abduction mission. Unfortunately not. Let's go ahead and with this floater.
Although I'm sure you can make the connection yourself, we've designated this particular specimen as a floater. The research team is continuing in...
Man. That's such a waste. That's 5 good scientists that we're not gonna get. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely take that.
The new
So
engineers
with
arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down
25
here.
engineers, we can go ahead and build a... And actually, I should have done this already, but we need to build a satellite nexus. We have this excavator, and we're gonna build a steam generator on top, and then we'll build a nexus right next to it.
Incoming transmission.
While certain aspects of your performance were deemed acceptable, we expect more from you, Commander. We remain confident in your ability to
We have
improve
a gene lab up and
effectiveness
running.
of future XCOM operations.
Let's wait for our excavation. Alright, we did our floater autopsy. So we need to, from this point forward, we need to work on capturing these two units. So floater and Thinman are super important for jumping ahead in technology. The Thinman unlocks experimental warfare, as well as a bunch of laser weaponry, and that leads to pulse lasers and advanced pulse lasers, and way later down the line, plasma weapons. Similarly, the Interrogate floater leads to Gauss weapons, and then a bunch of other avionics related bonuses. Right, I'm
Commander,
going to...
the genetics lab is now prepped and fully staffed. We can begin genetic modification of our soldiers on your order.
Alright, I'm going to research drone autopsies because it's not going to take a long time. And I'm actually going to... Sorry? I'm going to tear down our laboratory over here and rebuild the laboratory. 490.
Excavation complete.
Alright, let's go ahead and build the laboratory. The thermo generator is 200. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff off on the gray market. Sorry that's so loud. There's nothing we can do about it. Like I can mod this game. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just really loud. We need 200. Engineering, let's build a thermo generator. We need 280. Let's go back to the gray market. We'll sell off some weapon fragments, since those are pretty easy to come by. Let's build that thermo generator. And then the next thing that we'll build is a workshop. The next thing that we'll build is a satellite nexus. And that'll allow us to launch some more satellites, which will increase our funding. Okay, sign a new project. Let's go for improved body armor like last time. Awesome. Yep, we'll do that. Alright, we have our first skeleton key. So, with the skeleton key, we now have access to the alien base assault. This is a rather difficult mission, but because we're tackling it so early, the enemies are going to be very weak inside, which allows us to push through even though we have less than optimal equipment. Now, we won't be able to do that until we build the satellite
engineers
nexus,
arrived this morning, Commander.
and that's going to be the
We're
next
always
thing
glad
that
to
we
have
build
more help down here.
once we get the thermal generator built. So we have a little bit of time ahead of us. Yep. All right.
Contact detected.
Neighbor of the Earth. We'll just ignore that contact.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Oh, this is quite the opportunity. So when it says a blank pack, what that means is every enemy on the map is that type of enemy. So let's see. Oh yeah, I could put you in here to start unlocking Psi. Psychic abilities are really good, especially Kinetic Blast. So actually, yeah, I think we'll do that. Yeah, we'll give you Mind Fray. And then we'll give you Kinetic Blast. You, though, I think we need you. Yeah, we need you for alien base assault. Alright, yeah, so I just want to double check to make sure that we have interrogate. We do. So, the Thin Man pack basically means that everything on the map is a Thin Man, which would give us obviously the opportunity to capture a Thin Man. The problem is we don't know how many Thin Men are on the map, right? Like when it says moderate, we can do a rough estimate of how many packs there might be based on the size of the map. So this is roadway. So a moderate map like this probably has 1, 2, 3 pack. But a large map like this cemetery could have as many as 4 packs. And then the scary thing is, because they're all Thin Men, they're gonna have all high accuracy, and they also will have they'll also have shadow shots, so you can't even overwatch them to pin them down. So for that reason, I'm gonna take the risk of a Thin Man not appearing, like not appearing on the map, but we'll still take a stun gun just in case there is one. We can capture it. And I just want to double check that we have interrogate floater as well. I think we did that. Yeah, we have been. Yeah, floater and Thin Man. Okay. So we want to catch 1 Thin Man, 1 floater if possible. Alright, to do that, let's go ahead and deploy some units. I don't know what we're gonna make you. You don't really serve a purpose. Could make you a gunner, I guess, but you have very low you have extremely low health. I'll give you LMG and give you high cap max. All I can say is good luck. Alright, let's bring a Lance Corporal Infantry. Bring a medic. Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry, we need to put the medic in the side chamber. That's gonna be under barracks, and we need to put you in there. And we'll give you mine free. All right. We can bring an engineer. That's fine. Bring a shiv. Ooh. Other snipers are a little preoccupied. We can get our gunner back if we wait 2 hours. I don't know if we need them, but it's better to have them and not need it. And then we need a... we don't have anyone else to bring. You know what? We'll bring 1 sniper. Of the two, I don't think it matters. Bring one sniper. Alright, now... actually, sorry, it can't be you. We need somebody to carry the stun gun. I guess it'll be you. Give you a scope. You have your explosives. You're set up nicely. Let's go to config. Yep, you're good. You are gonna get a running gun. Alloy enhanced rounds. Let's save this loadout. And then we're gonna give you the stun rifle. And we'll give you a concussion grenade is fine. No. Yeah, we'll give you a concussion grenade so that way you can approach your target. Save you here. You probably don't need high cap mags. We'll give you ceramic plating. And then you... We'll take Magnum again, but I genuinely feel like in the zone is better. Alright, this is gonna be a squad. Plenty of damage, plenty of suppression. We should be able to do like heat damage, chip damage, which will bring our units down to 1 HP. Which actually, you know what, now that I think about it, sorry, you don't need a shotgun, you need a pistol. So that way you can also name things. So that should bring... it should be enough to bring enemies down to 1 HP, so that way we can capture them. Again, we need to remember that we need to capture a thin man and a floater, so hopefully those appear on the map. The very last thing that I'm going to do before we end this episode is I'm going to go through the barracks and start healing some of these damaged soldiers, people that we would need for the alien base assault. We have a Rocketeer coming back in 8 days. Let's go ahead and inject you with meld. Requires 30 meld. Yep. And then we need to back up. Because we'll definitely need a Rocketeer for this. The rest of you are kind of out of luck. Yeah, we don't need you. We're gonna get our engineer back in 2 days, so they'll be ready for the alien base assault. It's a little bit of a waste to not make you a psi soldier, but I think we're gonna make you an officer, since you have good accuracy, and there'll be turns where you won't be doing anything. So, well, I don't know. If there's gonna be turns where your units aren't doing anything, then it's best to make them a psi soldier, because I mean, they have nothing else to do. They might as well psychically attack an enemy, go for a psi panic, a kinetic blast, anything like that. Well, we'll see. So that's gonna be this episode. Very tough. Losing that assault, I'm gonna reflect on it. I'm gonna watch the video. Losing that assault was really tough, especially because it didn't need to happen. We should have either smoked the assault to lower the chance of it getting hit, or throw the battle scanner first to hit the 100. I don't know, man. I just didn't expect to lose that 89%. I don't know. I got lazy. I got reckless. We definitely need to slow it down. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Other than that, Grumpy out.